brothers and sisters, it be this time everybody come hear this, that the Black Stars of Ghana don't pick them Ghana must go bags and they move out of the competition. It be this time again on a wonderful Tuesday like this. I be want to come tell everybody one more time that even the Senegalese side, by this time they move them to. If you want more thing, I want to come tell everybody this wonderful evening. We've been come to hear the lady in the ad earlier. She become tell us that the North African side is a threat. Hold your horses. As it stands right now, we have just one African nation in this tournament, the Afcon 2023, that has been played in the year 2024. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Football Fans Lounge right here on your number one dial, 90.3 FM. This is Voice of the People. This is the only dial you've got a voice. The voice, your choice. Don't check it. Don't bend it. Don't switch. Don't turn it off. Keep it blaring. This is 90.3 FM, Voice of the People, and officially I say good evening to everybody and welcome once again to the Football Fans Lounge right here on your one dial, the number one dial, the biggest dial ever, you know. And interestingly, I'm not in the studio alone. You know, I'm in the studio with one man. The I, the capital letter I, you know, and the capital letter K. Some people choose to call him Ike Chuko, but not the other Ike Chuko, you know. This Ike Chuko is a football pundit. Come on, say something, Ike Chuko. Say something.
Good evening, Phil, and good evening, Lagos. Good evening to you, wherever you're listening to us from. This is still very much the Voice of the People, and this is still very much the Football Fans Lounge.
The Football Fans Lounge, yeah.
And Ike Chuku. A lot has been going on in the Afcon.
You be Ike Chuku.
I must say that, first it was the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, and then it was the Teranga Lions of Senegal. And hopefully today we might be seeing the movements of that last Lion of Morocco later this evening. I can officially say the Lions have gone into extinction.
Lions go into the king of the jungle.
No, Lions are just savannah animals, actually. They're not jungle animals.
They're not jungle animals.
They can't survive in the jungle, and this is the jungle.
Afcon is the jungle. And they can't survive in the jungle. Interestingly enough, the Black Stars are supposed to shine, man. They out of the competition. Indomitable Lions, they out as well. The Taranga Lege, they also out. You know, what was the shocker for you? The game against the host nation, Senegal, against Ivory Coast. What was the shocker? How did you feel? How did you see the game?
It was an interesting game. I think for me, there was actually no shocker.
There's no shocker?
I know there was actually no shocker. The only thing people were actually expecting Teranga Lions because of the form they've been showing for years. And they failed to realize that defending champion of the Afcon since 2010 have failed to qualify, for the quarterfinals. Since 2010, every defending champion has either been knocked out in the round of 16, the group stage, or they failed to qualify. So it's not a new thing.
It's not a new thing.
These Teranga Lions of Senegal, went into that game with confidence all high, and of course the Ivorians have big questions to answer. They are the host nations. They've really not been their best
on top of the game.
I mean, the whole country, the way they actually qualified, if not for the idea of what was it called? If not for the idea of best loser,
yes, they wouldn't have
made it to the knockout stage. So the whole nation were actually looking up, give us something, and they actually gave their best. They didn't just win that game by luck, by chance. They were the best team
in the game,
last night. And for me, if they had lost the game, I would have said football lost.
Wow. A lot of praise now coming from Mr. Ike Choko. Straight right there to the Ivorians. So I need to say this. I need to say this. Truthfully speaking and honestly speaking, at this point in time, I need to say kudos to the Ivorian side, because myself, I felt like, okay, since they were the team to lose, if you would ask me, because of their performance in the group stages and them qualifying with that acronym, best, with that word, I beg your pardon, best loser. Oh, please. I was expecting them to even lose. Was best loser to, understand. But they came to the game and they proved the point. In the first half, we saw that the Senegalese, they were on top of the game, 1-0 ahead. And the Ivorians came on like, oh, this game will die here.
No, they actually did very well.
We die here.
I said they should have won the game in 90 minutes. But of course, they kept missing chances. And if you remember, if you look at the game against Nigeria, you understand that in that game they actually played well. Against Senegal they did the same thing. And for the Senegalese side, I've shown that they are really not a defensive side in this tournament. So it was easy for them to be penetrated, to actually play. Yeah, of course, they actually missed their chances. And
please don't say Nicolas Jackson.
No, okay. It was difficult for the Senegalese to actually dominate that game, to actually come all out in that game, because of course the Ivorians have the 12th man, they are the defense, everybody, well. It was a lot for them. I think
they recorded about 19,000 plus, about 96%.
It was a big game, and it was a very big game. Their legends were there. They gave them all of the support, and they actually gave their best.
I wanted to say something. They let the head coach go. I don't want to say white. I don't want to sound racist and all that, but they let the head coach go, and they brought in the interim coach. What's his name? Something Fire. And I read something that he went after the first half when they were in the locker room. He told the boys, he said, "Go. We're not changing our tactics. We're not changing the way we play, but put more energy to this. Give us something." And these guys went there and they got a goal, and led to. He went penalty kick. Whether and Frank Case did not, and he did not lose it. He went straight to the post, and my man Eduardo Mendy used to be my very good friend before. We do communicate before he left Chelsea. We used to talk then. So it went straight to the penalty kick, but something I want to say something about this. The Black Stars, they had a white man as a coach. Nigeria also have the same thing. Most of the African nation that we were expecting something from them, especially in the group stages. Most of the big names, and I don't want to go because Ghana #1 is one of the big names that if I thought you want to even the normal jar of the competition, it shouldn't be first. It should be group stage now. I don't know if you get me, because of the name. When you call Black Stars of Ghana in African football, they're not something that they're not just there. They're not just there. They are there with a voice. They are there because we know over the years they have been proven to us that we play this game well. All right, and they've got big names as well. Before the show started, we play an intro, an ad that a lady said Mohammed Kudus will go Kudus everywhere, and after he scored, it still goes well. What happened? So what I'm trying to say is that these guys they have a foreigner as a coach. All right. But they were unable to produce results. But come see what these guys did now, which is Ivorians. They let the head coach go. We can't qualify as best losers and you have your job. They let him go. And they brought in an interim, which is Reyes, And also, if you look at Cameroon as well, we go back song. What did he do? His performance, in fact, his performance in this competition is something to talk about, because it's not something that we could say, yeah, he did well. No, Samuel Eto'o was even angry. Samuel Eto'o called me and like, hey, I said, calm down. So what I want to say is that don't you think it is high time we let a black man, I don't want to sound an African, handle an African country team? I don't know if you get me, especially in the African Championship, especially in an African tournament like this. Don't you think it is high time we let a black man from my race handle the job?
I think that's a very big argument. I do not want to, subject the quality of a good manager when it comes to Afcon to his skin color. Okay. I'll tell you for free, the best two coaches that Nigeria has ever had are white men. Which are? which are
Westerhoff
and Bonfrejo. Of course, the very first coach that gave us our first Nations Cup in 1980 was the Brazilian Otto Gloria.
Yeah.
So we can go on and talk about the success of white men in Africa. Javier Reynolds gave Zambia the first.
Yes, the first. Yes,
he came back to give the same Ivorians the first their Nations Cup in 20. Is it 15 or
some years back?
Some couple of years back, anyways.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that we've seen white people or white men, succeed in the Afcon. It's actually not the issue of the skin color. It's actually whether you possess the quality to really understand or to adapt. In the kind of
environment you find yourself.
Environment that we play our football.
Yeah.
Or the kind of way we play our football. Like I said before, that every team has the way they play. Every team has its own DNA. Now, when you come in and then you alter the DNA of that team, it affects them. It takes time for them to actually adjust. Now, look at the Super Eagles. We are in the quarterfinals, but we are still complaining because this is not how we play.
Yeah.
Right. So, it's all about, how a team is configured. Over time, right? Are we going to get used to Passero? Perhaps. But the thing is the Super Eagles actually progressing in terms of, the way they play? Not that progressing through the rounds. Are they actually really, growing and are they becoming better per rounds? Yes, they actually, developing into better team. But the question now is it about the skin color? It's actually not about the skin color. It's about the man, if he actually possesses, what it takes to actually lead this team. Now, I'll give you another example.
Okay.
In 2002, France, struggled, right, at the World Cup.
Yes.
Now, who was their coach? It was a Frenchman.
Yeah.
Now we can talk about Argentina also in 2002. They failed to qualify in the same group with Nigeria, England, Sweden, and of course
themselves
and Argentina.
Yeah.
They failed to qualify with the arrays of stars that they paraded in that tournament. Who was their coach? So it's not. Was a black man the coach? No. It's actually not about the skin color.
All right, I think I think I need to hold you there. No, when I talk about Afcon, I'm not talking about the World Cup.
Okay, now I'm coming back to this new Ivorian coach. You need to really understand that when a new coach step in, right, there's this change in the environment. Now everybody wants to prove themselves. Everybody wants to earn their jersey.
Okay,
right, that's exactly what happened. It's just like what happened in the Second World War when the Japanese soldiers actually suffered a very brutal casualty. Now something happened. A lot of them were actually injured, and there was no anesthesia, nothing to actually give them keep fighting. What happened? They gave them placebo. Placebo could be just anything. You have a headache, and I just give you water. Say this is take this, because it was actually nothing. These guys took it in, and they got better. Right now, this is exactly what happened with the Ivorians. See this coach as a placebo. He came in and everything changed. You see their next game, right? Then the reality will set in. And it might not even set in till after the tournament. You understand? So these things happen. We've seen managers, taking the job and then they win first through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We saw it with Chelsea's former coach when he came from Brighton. His first 5 games, everybody keeps shouting, man, this guy is the best in after Ghana jollof rice. But what happened afterwards? They took the Ghana must go.
They took the Ghana must go. Thank you very much. They took the Ghana must go. All right, let me run through some news. But Lagos City, at this point, you might be wondering, where's Kizzy K? Where's the voice of the mic? Where's that man that shoots from the outside like he's Federico Valverde? You might be asking yourself again, where's that man that scores from anywhere? That scores all the time on the radio like he is connected to Elibroad Island and Victor Osimhen. The man that says nobody can barely hand him and anybody. Alright, Kizzy K is on an official assignment, He's trying to make everything work for him. He's working around the clock to make the Afcon 2023 wonderful. And for those of us, that won in the game, that won in the course of the show yesterday, day before, and then last week, if you've not gotten your, pam pam, don't worry, he will make sure you runs it and you get your pam pam. Alright, let me run through some news right now. Stanley Nwabali, the cheaper United goalkeeper, was conspicuously absent from the Super Eagles training section. Alright, Nwabali, who sustained an injury during Nigeria's triumphant 2-0 victory over Cameroon's indomitable last Saturday had to be substituted by Francis Zoho just 10 minutes before the conclusion of the match. Despite Nwabali setback, the rest of the squad comprising the remaining 24 players actively participated in Monday's training sessions, which was made accessible to the media as the team gears up for the upcoming clash at the École Nationale de la Police on Tuesday. All eyes are on the intensified preparations leading to the quarterfinal match against Angola at the Félix Obiang Stadium in Abidjan on Friday. Under the helm of coach Jose Peseiro, the Super Eagles are determined to overcome the challenges posed by the Black Antelopes and secure a coveted victory in their quest for continental glory. In a crucial update, Super Eagles head coach Jose Peseiro has left the possibility open for Stanley Nwabali's participation in the upcoming quarterfinal clash against Angola. Nwabali endured a knee injury during Nigeria's reverting 2-0 triumph over the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon last Saturday, prompting his substitution by Francis Zoho in the final 10 minutes of the match. The Chippa United shot stopper was noticeably absent from Monday's night's training session at the Police College, Cocody. However, Peseiro addressed reporters stating, Nwabali is still with us and we are hopeful he will be available for the game against Angola. So Peseiro further elaborated that Nwabali is scheduled for another medical evaluation on Wednesday, and the result of which will determine his suitability for the upcoming match. big. The Super Eagles are set to face the Palancas Negras of Angola, the Félix Stadium, the Félix Obiang Stadium in Abidjan on Friday, heightening the anticipation surrounding Nwabali's potential involvement in the crucial quarterfinal fixtures. Sometimes, I complain, I myself and complained about the Nigeria's choice of goalkeeper, the Super Eagles' choice of goalkeeper. I always wanted Stanley Nwabali, but here we are having, I think I said Obasanjo and we had Stanley Nwabali making the number one choice, and right here we are still seeing Francis Zoho. Mr. Ike, now look at this thing very well. We are now hearing that Nwabali is out, he sustained an injury against the Indomitable Lions, and this thing is deep. Would you want him to come back ASAP? Or you want us to use Francis Zoho?
I mean, Nwabali has shown that he's a good goalkeeper, and he has been a very integral part of the team.
Yeah.
And of course, any manager will not want to change his winning team.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. But for Zoho, like I've always said, Zoho is a very good goalkeeper. He has proven that he's a good goalkeeper. Now, one error or two one or two error does not make you a bad goalkeeper. Zoho had a very bad moment, right? And it cost us. I mean, Yakubu Egwuatu faced the net, and then he sent it out. Does that make him a bad striker? No. This didn't happen. This is football.
See. If today was to be a Friday, I would have said you want to see things. You for sit-ins now.
No, the thing is...
No. You're not telling me. See, you can't tell me this.
The only way...
See, would you... A lot of people have been saying...
I don't have issues with Uzo coming back. That's the thing. The only way you can prove that he deserves to be in this team is by giving him a chance.
All right, thank you very much.
Why would you take him to the tournament and don't use him?
Now, I know that... Kizike's uncle's brother's friend is Jose Peseiro, and now your uncle brother's friend is Francis Zoho. Thank you very much. All right, Osimhen and others test negative from test result. In a recent development, the anti-doping test conducted by CAF has returned negative result for Victor Osimhen, Moses Simon, and William Trust Ekong. This outcome echoes historical incident involving Daniel Mokachi during the 1994 World Cup. Mokachi, renowned for his exceptional resilience on the field, underwent a doping test following a remarkable display where he not only swiftly recovered from a challenge but also continued advancing with the ball. Such doping test, a vital component in ensuring the integrity and credibility of the sport, serve to deter the use of prohibited substances. By maintaining a stringent anti-doping protocol, governing bodies like CAF contribute to upholding the principles of their fair play and safeguarding the essence of football. Now let me jump this. Angola will be a huge test for us. Ademola, okay. Ademola Lookman, the Atlanta winger, has criticized, or rather has characterized the Black Antelopes of Angola as a formidable team in anticipation of their quarterfinal clash at the 2023 African Cup of Nations, scheduled to take place at the Felix Stadium in Abidjan Friday night. With Angola securing 3 victories out of their 4 matches in the competition, Lookman acknowledges the challenge posed by Pedro Goncalves' side, emphasizing that they will be a tough opponent for the Super Eagles. You see, there's a lot of things to talk about. But I know now, if I was to say something, are you scared about the game Nigeria play against Angola in the quarterfinal?
Scared is actually not the word. But I am very cautious.
You're adjusting yourself.
Yes, I'm very cautious. In competitions like this, you have to be very cautious, no matter who you meet, because if you meet any team that you think is a minor in a quarterfinal, you have to respect that team.
Okay, let me ask you this question: if before the Super Eagles played against the Indomitable Lions, and now that they're about to play against the Angola side, the Black Antelopes, which of them? Now, if I was to ask you, which of them were you a bit afraid of the most?
Nigeria playing against Cameroon or Angola?
Yeah, which of them? Now,
of course, I will respect Cameroon more. It's natural
over Angola.
Yes, over Angola, because they've given us reasons to actually cry at the Afcon. But of course, it's actually not taking any quality or anything from the Angolans.
Right.
But it's actually that we have long history.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me run through some transfer news right now. Facundo Pelestrio will travel to Spain today to complete his loan move to Grenada. FSG opened their checkbook to Jurgen Klopp in an attempt to change his mind about leaving Liverpool, but Klopp insisted his mind was already made up. Despite interest from England, Italy and Spain, Jonathan David will stay at Lille this month. Atletico de Madrid will sign former Arsenal defender Gabriel Paulista from Valencia on loan for the rest of the season. According to report right now, Crystal Palace are set to sign Adam Wharton from Blackburn after reaching an agreement over 22 million pounds plus add-ons. Player will travel to London today to complete the formalities of the move. Chippa United have put a 2 million. Jesus. Okay. Chippa United have put a 2 million price tag on Sterling Nwabali for interested clubs hiring for his signature. Okay. I think we're going to talk about this. We'll talk about this. And I want you post on his Instagram page after several tags about his weight. I don't hear I go lean. When I put off my fork. All right. This is the Inter Miami's preseason. 3 games, 0 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. Nothing is going as planned. That just goes to all the Lionel Messi fans out there. Now, the host, coming back to Afcon, the host defeat the reigning champions and qualify for the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations quarterfinals. Not be by winning all group games. So, share you feet, win knockout. Football is crazy. I'm telling you, football is unpredictable. This Afcon is so entertaining. And Morocco say if you come out, no check on. We are ready at 102 goals in the African Cup of Nations, which is as many as Afcon 2021, and there are still 10 matches left. The record is 103 goals at the African Cup of Nations. We still want to see goals. Anyways, Tottenham are considering making a late bid for Chelsea's 23-year-old midfielder Conor Gallagher, and Miguel Almiron is set to stay at Newcastle after Al-Shabaab failed to meet the £30 million valuation of the Paraguay midfielder. Paraguay winger, Deal done right now. Crystal Palace have signed Daniel Munoz from Genk on the contract until June 2027 with an option for a further year. Real Madrid will host Sevilla at the Bernabeu on the 25th of February, come 9 p.m. Sergio Ramos will be back at the Santiago the Bernabeu on Friday, on February 25th. Alright, Taiwan is back on training, back in training. And Stanley Nwabali's knee injury is still undergoing medical assessment, and the decision will be made latest Wednesday, which tomorrow. Nigeria versus Angola in the Afcon 2023 quarterfinals, 6 p.m. on Friday. Brentford's deal for Antonio Nusa is now almost certainly up. A reason is due to knee and back issues during the medicals. It's understood the knee issue is potentially quite serious, so they don't hold on, they don't press P, pause, Alright, exclusively we're jumping right now to the Bundesliga. Bayern Leverkusen has been exploring the transfer for Marco Asensio in the last few hours. Concrete negotiations between Salernitana and Jerome Boateng and his stopper and his agent Tolga Durikan will take place today and on site. Manchester United are keen to offload winger Jadon Sancho in a permanent deal this summer. Kylian Mbappe should announce his decisions over his future this week. Despite reports of move to Bayer Leverkusen, Marco Asensio and PSG have no plans for a departure this month. Officially right now, Sevilla has announced, Sevilla has confirmed the club legend Ivan Vikitic is moving to Al Shabab after an agreement which was made with the Saudi club. The Cape Verde national team becomes the 5th qualifier for the quarterfinals in the Afcon 2023. This is the second time that Cape Verde national team has qualified for the quarterfinals in the African Cup of Nations in history. First was 2013 African Cup of Nations, and now 2023 African Cup of Nations. Winning in the next round means writing a new history in reaching the semi-finals for the first time in the history of the competition. Al Hilal's Michael Delgado hit the Ronaldo scoring after scoring against Messi's Inter Miami. Christopher Nkunku is expected to be available for Chelsea's trip to Liverpool on Wednesday. Christopher Nkunku. I think I need to be patient with this, I need to be patient. Kizzy, give me speed. Show me speed. Bournemouth will cut Romain Faivre's loan to Lorient short in the coming hours. Manchester United are working to sign Gerard Brent White from Everton. Moise Kean signing for Atletico Madrid will be made official tomorrow. Alright, this goes to Dimitar Berbatov, who turns 43 today. And a wonderful man for the Red Devils side. 659 games, 78 caps, 326 goals, 8 trophies. The best first touch in Premier League history ever. What a wow. Okay, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will play international friendly match against Argentina in March 2024. Argentina versus Nigeria. The dates will still to be disclosed, I think that's going to be in China. Olympic Sports Center, Anzhou. I know be China, man. If I know Colombia, man, I know this. Okay, most capped active players in the Super Eagles squad. Number 1, Ahmed Musa, 108. Number 2, Alex Iwobi, 771. 700 waiting. 71, I beg. Then number 3, Musa Simon, 67. And William Strauss Ekong, 66. And Kenneth Omeru, 66. Sofiane Boufala will not be available against South Africa, while Hakim Ziyech remains in doubt due to injury. Hakim Ziyech will undergo late fitness test before tomorrow's game. Angolan players were each given an iPhone 15. All these things I don't quite understand. It says the Angolan players were each given an iPhone 15 by the telecom company Unitel after their win over Namibia. Additionally, each player has received $6,000 from the Angolan bank for defeating Namibia 3-0 in the Afcon round of 16. Banco Keve, an Angolan bank has promised to give the players $9,600 each if they beat Nigeria. What the money no go do? Money that you mate? Mr. Ike, I see.
I mean, it's just motivation.
$9,600.
It's just motivation.
It's just motivation.
And I think they've really done well for themselves.
Yeah.
They are actually not a powerhouse. They're playing against a superpower in Afcon. Oh, yeah. So this is one of those incentives that they need to actually.
Hear this. I never read and finish. Hear this. Okay, Okay, I said $9,600 each if they beat Nigeria, right? Now, why the Angolan Diamond Bank Social EP has promised to give the team $250,000 if they defeat Nigeria? Retire! I said, like I said, I'm going straight to the Angola side. I joined their team. We play against Super Eagles. Don't land on your meat. Anyways, let's continue with this, alright? Mikel Arteta has no plans to leave Arsenal at the end of the season, with reports in Spain linking him to Barcelona's job. Barcelona want to replace Xavi with Roberto De Zerbi. They believe the Brighton manager is the best option at this time. The Ivory Coast eliminate reigning Afcon champions Senegal on penalties as they snuck into the knockout on the final day of group play as the fourth best third place team. They equalized in the 86th minute to keep their hopes alive. Wahala. Ijeoma Egwuatu, okay, has moved to Salatania, okay. The attendance for the Senegal versus Cote d'Ivoire's game was 19,948 out of 20,000. Jordan were losing 2-1 to Iraq, heading into added time in the Asian Cup. But before you say, the Jordan side won Iraq 3-2. Alright, back to the Premier League, the best league of all league. Nottingham Forest will be taking on Arsenal Tuesday the 30th, which is today. Fulham will be taking on Everton. Luton played home. We'll be playing home against Brighton, and Crystal Palace will be playing home against Sheffield United, and Aston Villa will be playing home against Newcastle. The top goal scorers of the Afcon 23 so far: Emilio Unsu, Mustafa Mohamed, Gelson Dala, Cristovo Paciencia, Temba Zwane, Mohamed Bayo, Ademola Lukman, and Lamine Camarada. Mikel Arteta, on yesterday's departure rumor, says it's a fake news. I'm very angry about it. I won't leave the club in the summer. I can't believe what I read yesterday. You have to be more careful when talking about issues that affect people. I am in the right place with the right people. We still have a lot of work to do. Andre Onana, Richie the Maguire. Andre Onana left Ivory Coast this morning on a private flight back to England. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag says the keeper will be available for the Wolves games on Thursday. Okay, let me be fast about this. Can I run? Everton and Luton are interested in signing 28-year-old forward Chuba Akpom on loan from Ajax. Leicester City Kenan Dewsbury Hall wants to stay at the club despite an approach from Brighton, and Lyon have offered 32 million euros to Nottingham Forest for Aurel Mangala. Al Hilal fans in Riyadh shows love to Leo Messi. They whine. A lot of news. All right, quickly, a lot of news, but we have a lot of things to talk about. Just few, and this is the second half of the show. Permits, please, at the bag now, beggy, good, or buy your own, you go at the bag, all right, we've eaten it into your time, and this is the second part of the second half of the show, please, man, no verse. I talk too much. But this is the time you get to call. The number to dial is 0700903903 or call again 0700903903. And if you want to call us on WhatsApp, the number to call is 0700903909. I call again. Number if you want to call us on WhatsApp, number to call is 0700903909. Okay. All right, what are we talking about? First, we asked, when we look at the Ivorians, they let go of their foreign coach, and they use their interim coach is a black man. Pardon, is an home-based coach, and you see what he's doing. Not that he has done something, or big thing. It's the first game he handled that was against Senegal. When you are playing against the defending champions, a lot of things is put into test. Your ability, your mentality, your technicality, your tactic, every ability, you have to put it into check, and he did, and they came out victorious in the game. All right, and also when you look at Nwabali, Chipper have put a tag on him, a price tag. I think it's about £2 million, and looking at his performance in the World Cup, judging it, he is performing well. If not, the club will not increase. All these things nonsense. What would you say about that one? I think you did not say anything about it.
Well, actually, it's it's one of those things you expect. You know, when that's why most players will always scramble to be part of a tournament like this, major tournament. You know, one of the things he does to players is actually it increases their stock. And of course, even if Nwabali didn't play, his stock for him to be part of the Super Eagles team, his stock would definitely increase. But being the number one of the Super Eagles, a team in the quarterfinal, a team that is a powerhouse in Africa, it says a lot about him, and then definitely his stock will increase. And that's one of those incentives that comes with being the number one of your country. I would say that £2 million is actually a decent fee considering what the value of players in today's market is. So I expect him to actually keep being him, and of course keep improving and keep saving us. I expect to see his price tag shoot up to as much as £10 million.
10 million. 10 million. Okay, let me pick this call. Hello. Good evening. Welcome. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, I think I need to let you go. Please do well to reconnect. Yeah. The number to call again is 0700903903903. I call again. The number to call again is 0700903903903. Hello, good evening. Hello. Can you hear me? Can't hear you. Hello, can you hear me? Good evening. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello. Good evening. Udo from Misolo.
Udo from Misolo.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the show. Talk to us, please.
The Chica United club side, they do well because they know say the one many club side will look for. So the guy is doing well for. The keeper.
Okay, so you feel.
That also the opportunity for him to. The whole Africa or the whole world, but not say in Sabi the work.
Yeah.
That's my business.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
The prediction of this Nigerian Angola, I don't know the day when you will go fix for the prediction, either that Friday or Wednesday.
It will be Friday.
I can predict again.
You will predict. It is going to be the Friday. No worries. Friday is going to be.
Okay. I'm the only person that predict Nigerian this thing. Nigerian Cameroon 2-0. So I see they check my result from YouTube.
Don't worry. Good work. You're gonna receive it. I promise you. You're gonna receive it. All right. Thank you very much. Good work. You see, he said. I don't know. Some people are just so magical about predicting. You know, the only thing I can predict is when Tottenham is playing. You know, because I love Tottenham. Just aside the fact that they lost to Manchester City.
You love Tottenham.
Die.
It's what do you use plates to drink water in your house?
Just wait. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Afia, Mr. IQ.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Speaker from Alaba International.
Hey, Alaba Ebuka. All right, talk to us. Abeg. On the double. All right, talk to us.
Concerning this Nigeria and Angola match on Friday,
yeah,
I believe that Nigeria can perform well, even if the ball was in full. I believe that we can perform well on that match.
Okay.
So what I'm hoping that on that day we just latest football and then win the game. Then slowly final and then final.
So you believe even without Nwabali in the goalpost, you believe something can still come up?
Yes, no, I believe in it also. I believe in it so much. I believe in it.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Okay, you too. Now, if you look at let's project now into Friday. Okay, Nigeria, Angola. What do you think the Super Eagles need to put in place to win the game?
We just have to be consistent. We have to respect the Angolans. We don't have to underestimate them. They are a good side for them to have come this far. That's the only thing we need to do. And I believe we will just win the game.
Okay. Let me pick this call. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show. What's your name?
Oluwasemilore.
Where are you calling from, Oluwasemilore?
I'm calling for Papa.
All right, talk to us, talk to us, please.
We are talking about this Angola people that if they won the match, they give almost a money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. Yes,
a lot.
Yes. I know that man was very, very
$9,600 and $250,000 for the old.
Yes, because of the problem, I know that man is very, very tough. Angola will not be for Nigeria. So I wish Nigeria best of luck.
Okay.
And the Abraham man.
Yes.
See,
yeah.
There's something I said yesterday.
I was not here.
The guy that scored, the last scorer that scored, said when he won, he has not received
yes, yeah.
I tell KTK yesterday, the guy needs to have patience. You understand? Because we are one 2 times issue and we see our good. So the guy needs to calm down.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you,
sure.
Our advocate.
There's something I want to tell. I need the update on this Chelsea transfer.
Chelsea?
Please. Yes.
Are you a Chelsea fan?
I'm a confirmed Chelsea fan.
What happened to Nicholas Jackson now?
Nicholas Jackson, we need a striker now. Nicholas Jackson is a striker. He's just maybe I don't know how to put it. Maybe they play for the field. I don't even know what they play.
Okay.
We need a top striker. We don't have a striker. I think we cannot qualify for this top for this season.
All right. Okay. Maybe you guys need to come sign. Maybe you guys need to come sign their brag man. Let me play your 9 for you. I'll put goals in the back of the net. Sign me now. Come on.
I think they want to sign this Benzema now.
You want to say? Okay, don't worry. You get the news. I don't think you guys still need Benzema.
Yeah, we need Benzema.
You need the brag man. You need that's what you need. You don't need Benzema. You need the brag man. Anyways, thank you for calling. You get to hear the news you want. All right. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
You too. Like I told Oluwasemilore, you need to sign their brag man. Chelsea needs to sign their brag man. But you know when you are playing against Tottenham, I go do one good die. Okay, let's pick this one. Hello, good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening.
Welcome to the show. What's your name and your location, please?
I'm Mr. Nixon, Uncle.
Mr. Nixon, Uncle, where are you calling from?
Calling from Itira.
Okay, calling from Itira. Talk to us, Mr. Nixon, Uncle.
Okay, concerning Nwabali.
Yeah?
I would like him to be fit.
Okay.
Before the match.
That means you don't trust Francis Uzoho with the goalpost.
But if he's not fit, we can manage Uzoho. Because he's more exposed. Excuse me?
I can hear you, sir.
He's more exposed. He have an exposure experience than the other guy.
Which other guy?
Yes.
Hey, Francis Uzoho now.
I saw the goalkeeper now. The one from Enyimba.
Okay, Olon Leke Ojo.
Okay.
Yes. And one thing more. Angola is not a match to Nigeria. The only thing that the boys need to do is to put their heads together and don't underrate them. Because nowadays there is no more minus.
No more men in the game.
Yeah, so
Okay,
a lot of we have seen a lot of giant killers in this very tournament. You see, so the Nigerians don't have to underrate any country. Let them just go there and do their things the way they know it best.
Okay.
And I believe they will carry the day.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. I think I need to call you Super Seven and tell them just try your play well. And somebody here on YouTube is saying football is a luck. Whether you sabi or not, football is a luck. Let's pick this call. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the show.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, welcome to the show. What's your name?
I want to know something about Victor Osimhen. Is he going to Chelsea or not?
Sir, are you a Chelsea fan?
I'm a Chelsea fan. Yes, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Okay, I think you need to know this. The Chelsea, you know, they want to sign one man. The name of the man is the Brag man.
Okay, not Victor Osimhen anymore.
Do you know the Brag man? The Abracadabra man. They want to sign me. You guys need to sign me. Moi.
Okay.
Anyways,
it's a good idea. It's a good one. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. All the Chelsea fans, don't worry, you get to know your latest news about your transfers before the end of the show. I promise you that. Like I was telling a lot of people, you know, some people called Oluwaseun. I told them if you really in need of a striker, come sign me. You know, I can help you do the job. But the problem is when you play against Tottenham, my own number one team, I go score and go die. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the show.
Hello, good evening. This is DK from Ogun State.
Okay, DK from Ogun State. Okay, talk to us. Thank you very much.
If I want to, what is the state of Yusuf Al Hassan that was injured in our first game?
That's a big question. No? You know, I believe
he's back now. He's fit, but the coach just wants to.
Yes, I think he needs to rest him a bit. He's just resting him a bit.
The coach just wants to stick to his winning team, and I think that's a very good idea.
Is he no longer fit to play?
I said he's fit to play, but the coach wants to stick to his winning team, and I think it's a very good idea.
Okay. I wish to spy the best.
Okay, thank you very much. DK from Ogun State. Have a wonderful day. You know, this Alassane Yusuf is a very strong name. You know, some people call him the Nigerian Conte, the Super Eagles. You know, he played the first game.
Of course, that was.
And he was everywhere.
Yes.
And something I learned from that game is when the player exhausts his strength because he was everywhere, you tend to pick a knock, probably an injury.
I think it's actually not the first time he's playing like that. The thing is, injury comes unannounced, and it's part of the game. He sustained injury, and I thank God he's fit. The thing is, he brings some positive into the team when it comes to pushing us up forward. But of course, for Parceiro, you want to pick that?
Okay, let's pick this. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the show.
Hello, sir.
Hello, welcome to the show. What's your name and your location?
Nixon, I call back.
Okay, Nixon, thank you very much. All right,
before we don't believe in the score we have. We did not believe that Nigeria would go far.
Okay.
Now that they are doing fine, now that they are playing the way we want to, but at least they are grabbing like.
Okay.
They are squeezing the point. Let me use that very language. So I think we have to support them. When you say a winning team, I think the other guy they say that our coach wants to stick to the winning team. And Nwabali is among the winning team now.
Yes.
And when they say he's fit, I think he's going to be chosen among those that will play Angola.
Okay.
That's my belief.
Okay.
Who are you talking about?
Alassane Yusuf.
Alassane Yusuf is fit. He has been fit before we play Cameroon.
No, he said. You said. The coach wants to stick to his winning team.
Okay.
You know, so that is just it. Okay, I'll jump into Chelsea right now. Chelsea ended Nicholas Jackson's return confirmation ahead of a Liverpool clash. You know, so Very good. Good news. Mauricio Pochettino confirms £30 million Chelsea player will return to the squad, which is tomorrow against Liverpool. And that is, that is your man. And Okunku also returns. And if you're expecting Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea or Benzema coming to Chelsea, the rumor never set well. The news never arranged. If you arrange, you go here. All right, this Oluwasemelore, the thing still they go. It never sets. When it sets, you get to hear. But right now, the brag man is available. If Chelsea, you need a striker, original number 9, the niner. You have to sign me. I'm available. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last call for this wonderful evening. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the show.
Good evening.
Good evening, welcome to the show. What's your name and your location?
Yeah, this is Satu Dubai calling from Ikeja.
Satu the boy! Talk to us.
How you doing?
Big name.
Yeah, I don't agree with your guy. Your guy is the one not be keeper on a basket.
Hey!
100% basket.
Hey.
If you come and keep against Angola, they're not take time. Man, not say what to Nigeria and stuff because that is not the keeper at all.
All right, thank you.
First 11 for aggregate here.
Okay, thank you very good much. I tell the boy, I think that with this we come to the end of the show this wonderful evening. It's a Tuesday evening. God bless you. God bless everybody. But something I want you to put in mind, Morocco will be playing against South Africa, and Morocco happens to be the last and the remaining standing North African team in the competition.
And the only lion
in the competition. And I don't want to believe what Mr. Ike said, that the Lions are going on restrictions right now in this competition. But I still want to hear the lion roar in the competition. But thank you very much. It's nice to be here with you guys. And like I said earlier, Kizike went on an official assignment. It's all about the Afcon tournament this period. He's working around the clock to make the show go well. A lot of things now. You go see things. Now, I brag, man. Football is a game of chances. You get your chances and you take it. If you don't want, if not, you surely pay for it. That is from KJL. Thank you very much. I saw you. Okay, I saw you and I saw everything. Thank you very much. Okay, right now, I think we have to run away now. Right? IK, what's the last word for the day?
I mean, it's so good to be here, and as everything in this life, there's time to come and time to go.
Oh, please.
And Mr. Phil, this is where I say good night. Good night, Lagos. Good night to everyone listening to us out there.
All right, thank you very good much. Lagos City, today, if not for the Afcon, today was supposed to be, did you know the indomitable Lions are out of the competition? Did you know my name is the brag man, the authenticated authentic man? Do you know the Teranga Lions are also out of the competition? Do you know the Black Stars of Ghana are out of the competition? Do you know Morocco remains the only lion in this competition? Lagos City and beyond, it's nice to have you with me right here on the Football Fans Lounge on your number one dial 90.3 FM, voice of the people. It's time I say good evening. It's time I say I'm leaving. It's time I pack my bags and move. But in case you've forgotten, Lagos City, I'm the only magic man, the only authenticated authentic man. I'm the only brag man, the only football sorcerer, the only football magic man, the only Tottenham number one fan everywhere. Then if you want to check my bike, you can see Mr. Robinson on my back. Lagos City, I am the Abraka man, one of the old of the old football world. I am the Abracadabra man. Good night. God be with you. God bless you. I'm out.